A sunken fuel tanker has made its way to Calapan, Oriental Mindoro's capital city. Transportation officials are still ironing out the guidelines of the proposed fare discount program for PUVs. One agricultural group explains why rice at 20 pesos per kilo is not possible anytime soon. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Sean Yao. The oil spill from a sunken tanker has reached Calapan, Mindoro Oriental's capital city. Traces of oil have been observed in Calapan's shores, particularly in Barangay Navotas. Residents are now making improvised oil spill booms out of nets or sacks stuffed with dried grass and empty plastic bottles. So far, they've already produced a boom at least 500 meters long, which will help absorb the spillage. Justice Secretary Boying Remulla reveals that the empty Princess Empress is a scrap ship converted into an oil tanker. Remulla said that the vessel that caused the massive oil spill is already 50 years old. This is contrary to earlier claims that it was built only 2 decades ago. It was also revealed that the tanker was purchased for only 1.2 million pesos, a price at which it can be considered scrap at the time of purchase.
Sa sinimulat sa pool, nung nangyari itong kasong ito, nung unang meeting namin noong Sabado, ang bitaw pa sa amin na salita na ang sinabi raw nila sa Coast Guard ay bagong-bago itong barkong ito. At hindi pa na siya bago. Ito'y luma na, scrap na siya, na nirebuild. Unang nirebuild para maging LPG carrier, tapos nirebuild na naman, pinahaba para maging tanker.
Meanwhile, the DOJ is now building possible cases against the sunken vessel's owner, RDC Railed Marine Services Incorporated. Remulla and other government officials will visit oil spill-affected areas next week to validate the initial findings of the Justice Department. The Secretary also plans to meet with RDC Railed officials amid concerns about the company's ability to cover damages. In other news, the LTFRB clarified that the fare discount for public utility vehicles is only a proposal, at least for now. In an interview with One Balita Pilipinas, LTFRB Technical Division Chief Joel Bolano said that they're still ironing out the final guidelines of the scheme. Bolano explained that the fare discount will replace free rides at the EDSA bus carousel.
Isa ito sa mga scheme na inaaral ngayon ng DOTR at LTFRB na instead na ngayon libreng sakay natin nung last year sa service contracting ay magkaroon ng fare discount. So ito yung inaaral kasi may mga kailangan ng mechanism na ilalagay po doon kung sakaling ito ay maipatutupad doon sa mga circular na ilalabas ng LTFRB. Una, kung paano siya ipatutupad at kung hanggang kailan siya ipatutupad.
More stories still to come after this quick break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Chinese President Xi Jinping will visit Russia next week. This was confirmed by China's foreign ministry, who said that the state visit will be from March 20 to 22. The foreign ministry also noted that the trip will be for friendship and peace and is not a sign of an official alliance. Beijing says it is upholding an objective and fair position on the Russia-Ukraine war and is willing to play a constructive role in promoting peace talks. And one industry group says that rice at 20 pesos per kilo is unattainable at this time. Reacting to President Bongbong Marcos' statement that cheaper rice will soon be available, SINAG Executive Director Jason Cainglet says that this will be hard to achieve without the government's full support. He added that rice farmers have too many concerns at the moment, including rising production costs. Cainglet also claims that some officials in the Agriculture Department and other concerned agencies are not following the President's directives.
Sa ngayon talaga, mahirap siyang mangyari kung hindi tutulong ang gobyerno mismo sa unang-una, kailangan niyang tulungan ng farmers para mapababa yung cost of production. Tapos sa bahagi ng paggigiling natin, dapat mabawasan yung post-harvest losses. At pangatlo, dapat mabawasan yung mga players within the rice industry.
And the dry run for the exclusive motorcycle lane along Commonwealth Avenue in Quezon City has been extended for one more week. This is to give way for repairs on the major thoroughfare. Several motorists have aired concerns that the highway has uneven portions and a lot of potholes. The MMDA is also installing reflectors and solar street lamps along Commonwealth to keep the area well lit. The designated motorcycle lane in Commonwealth Avenue is located on the third lane from the sidewalk. And in sports, the PLDT high-speed hitters set up their semis face-off with the Petrogas Angels after winning their last elimination game at the PVL All-Filipino Conference. Marty Bautista tells us more.
Oh, that's a good job there by Dina Wong to save.
The Choco Mucho Flying Titans had the early advantage over the PLDT high-speed hitters in the last day of the eliminations of the PVL All-Filipino Conference. But after conceding set 1, PLDT came to its senses and scored 2 tough set wins, as both finished with a 25-23 score.
This time, and again, that cut shot from Empress.
In the third set, though, it was slightly easier for the high-speed hitters as they jumped to a quick 5-point lead and never looked back from there. Final score 21-25, 25-23, 25-23, 25-16 for PLDT. The win seals the third seed for PLDT, who will now play second-seeded Petrogas Angels in the semifinals. Choco Mucho, on the other hand, caps off the conference on a low note with a 2-6 win-loss record. Mary Ann Mendres paced PLDT with 21 points, while Mika Reyes added 18.
1 point for them. It's sent back by Villarreal.
In the other game, the Signal HG Spikers had a tough time against the Army Black Mamba in the first set. Signal managed to take the lead 28-27 before Francis Molina's off-the-block hit capped off the extended set.
Chance for Signal. Molina. And that drops inside.
The HD Spikers took the momentum from there as they scored 2 fairly easy wins in the next 2 frames to complete the sweep, 29-27, 25-19, 25-16. Chai Troncoso unloaded a game-high 16 points while Molina chipped in 15. Signal ends its campaign at 6th place with a 3-5 record after wounding up as third placers in the previous conference. Army, meanwhile, finishes the conference winless at 0-8. They have now lost their last 21 games. Coming through this Saturday is the doubleheader in the semifinals. Top seed Creamline Cool Smashers takes on 4 seed F2 Logistics Cargo Movers at 4 p.m., followed by the Petrogas PLDT Tussle at 6:30 p.m. For News 5, Marty Bautista. We are One News.
One News Now will be back tomorrow at 7:45 a.m. Have a great weekend, everyone. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News. All sides, all the time.